Praised be Jesus Christ. Miraculous Medal, stronger than the plague. I would like to share with you a testimony of my certain situation that I have experienced several years ago. In 2004, I went on a pilgrimage to the main Polish Marian shrine in Częstochowa. In Poland, there is a tradition to go on foot to our main Marian shrine in the summer. So several hundred people walk around 300 kilometers together, and this is almost 190 miles. About halfway there, one of the pilgrims started feeling very bad. He had nausea, vomiting, he was very weak. Within the next few hours, more people fell ill. Some of them had to go to the hospital. Everyone had symptoms of food poisoning. The next 2 days brought many more cases, out of which 34 were hospitalized. However, it was not known what illness had hit the pilgrims. The director of the pilgrimage wondered whether to cancel it, but then after the Holy Mass, in one of the churches, he asked Virgin Mary for help, and the priests gave the pilgrims the miraculous medals. From that moment, the situation changed completely. There were no more cases. The disease disappeared. Immaculate Mary brought everyone to health. After Mass in the shrine in Częstochowa, the priest admitted that it was the Immaculate Virgin who protected us and brought us to our destination. It was a very touching moment. The Immaculate Virgin wanted us to turn to her and revealed to us that whoever would entrust to her and receive the miraculous medal would reach her shrine safely. For me, this moment was such a tangible little miracle of the Mother of God, who works extraordinary things in the hearts of those who entrust themselves to her, who pray, undertake penance, and receive miraculous medal. The medal was designed by the Blessed Mother herself and given to us during apparitions of the Blessed Virgin Mary in Paris in 1830, when Our Lady said to make this medal and give it to others. Mary spoke to Saint Catherine Labouré, "Have a medal struck upon this model. Those who wear it will receive great graces, especially if they wear it around their neck." I would like to encourage all who listen, who watch, to wear this miracle medal because we have spring 2020, a coronavirus plague. This is a call for us resort to protection of the one who pleads for us with her Son and has an unlimited access to him. As Christians, as Catholics, we cannot be those people St. Paul speaks of in the second letter to Timothy, in the 3rd chapter, that there will be people in the world who will have a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. We believe in God, and to believe in God's power is to know that and be convinced that God can do everything, that God can do all good things through Immaculate. I'm deeply convinced that this plague, that the whole world is going through now, is an appeal for each of us to convert, to turn away from sins. It is also a good moment for every single one of us to accept Miraculous Medal that will be a shield and a protection for every human being. This particular medal, holy medal, is made in a Franciscan friary called Niepokalanów, city of the Immaculate, near Warsaw, in monastery established by Saint Maximilian Kolbe. Saint Maximilian Kolbe wrote, "Distribute her medal wherever there is an opportunity, to children so that they will always wear it around their necks, to the elderly and the youth, so that they under her protection might have enough strength to resist the temptations and the falls that particularly beset them in our times." Accepting the medal, of course, doesn't mean that all our problems will be solved. Accepting the medal is an external expression of our inner attitude, which is to be accompanied by honest confession, conversion from sins, which is to be accompanied by the daily rosary, by penance for the sins committed, and entrusting ourselves to the Mother of God. All these elements that I mentioned were present on the pilgrimage I went on, hence we received healing immediately. We saw this action of the Holy Mother immediately, and I am convinced that anyone can also experience it, but with only one important condition: conversion from sins, especially from mortal sins. We must constantly remind ourselves that sin is a disease of the soul, and it is the worst disease of all. Since the original sin in the Garden of Eden, the disease of the soul is manifested in the disorder of the nature, including diseases of the human body. Saint John Paul II, in Apostolic Letter Salvifici Doloris, number 15, wrote, "And even if we must use great caution in judging man's suffering as a consequences of concrete sins, this is shown precisely by the example of the just man Job. Nevertheless, suffering cannot be divorced from the sin of the beginnings, from what Saint John calls the sin of the world, from the sinful background of the personal actions and the social processes in human history." It seems that right now there is more evil than before. I will give only one example. In 2019, over 42 million children were killed in the world as a result of abortion, which gives approximately 115,000 innocent children killed a day. I think it is impossible that so many mortal sins would not affect the current situation, that is the presence of the coronavirus epidemic in the world. It is necessary to pray for the epidemic to end, but even more for conversion from the most mortal sins, according to me, especially from abortion. I think that nothing will change without it, because It is not the coronavirus that kills us, but sin kills us. Whoever entrusts himself to the Immaculate Virgin and wears the Miraculous Medal will receive many graces. I'm convinced that we will see miracles if we resort to her protection, wearing the Miraculous Medal, praying Rosary through penance, confession, and the Holy Mass. God will not make us wait long for the fruits of such an attitude, and we will be amazed at the miracle and the graces of God, who in 1 second can change everything that we, our weak human forces, try to change, and what we struggle with. God is Almighty, Mother of God is our Mother. Let us resort to them, and God's power will be fully revealed. Father Krzysztof Flis, Franciscan Friar, God bless you.